We all know the feeling, a day that seems cursed from the moment you wake up. The alarm didn't go off, you spilled coffee on your clothes, and then your boss sends an email about a mistake you didn't even know you made. But here's the thing. Bad days don't have to derail your life. What if I told you that the worst moments can actually become your most powerful comebacks? What if you could turn frustration into fuel, setbacks into springboards, and failure into strength? Stay with me until the end, because we are going to share 10 transformative strategies from number 10 to number 1 that will not only save your bad day, but also teach you how to rise stronger than ever. And trust me, number 1 is the ultimate game changer. Number 10, pause, breathe, and reset. When chaos hits, the first thing most of us do is panic, but reacting impulsively only adds fuel to the fire. The very first step to turning a bad day around is to pause. Take a moment to stop whatever you're doing and focus on your breath. Try this simple exercise. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 6 seconds. Repeat this 5 times. This isn't just some wellness cliche, it's backed by science. Deep breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, calming your body and mind. Think of it as hitting the reset button on your day. A true story. A CEO I once read about had a multi-million-dollar deal fall through. Instead of spiraling, he stepped away, closed his office door, and practiced deep breathing for 10 minutes. When he came back, he was calm, focused, and ready to strategize. That's the power of resetting. Number 9, acknowledge and accept your emotions. Bad days bring a roller coaster of emotions, anger, sadness, frustration, and sometimes even shame. The worst thing you can do? Suppress those feelings. Instead, acknowledge them. Say to yourself, I'm feeling frustrated because, or I'm upset because. Naming your emotions reduces their power over you. Here's an analogy. Emotions are like waves. If you try to fight them, they'll knock you over. But if you acknowledge them and let them pass, you'll stay afloat. Psychologists call this emotional validation, and it's a key step to moving forward. Remember, it's okay to feel. Emotions are temporary. They rise and fall like the tide. Number 8, reframe your perspective. This is where the real transformation begins. The way you think about your bad day can either trap you or free you. For example, instead of saying, "This day is terrible," try reframing it as, "This day is challenging, but it's teaching me something." Here's a real-life story. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was rejected by 12 publishers before she found success. Instead of giving up, she reframed her failures as stepping stones to improvement. Today, she's one of the most successful authors in history. The lesson? Your perspective shapes your reality. When you choose to see challenges as opportunities, you regain control over your day. Number 7, take one small positive action. On a bad day, even small tasks can feel overwhelming. That's why starting small is so important. Let's say your house is a mess and it's adding to your stress. Instead of trying to clean the entire house, start with one small task like making your bed or clearing your desk. Why does this work? Because action creates momentum. When you accomplish something, no matter how small, it boosts your confidence and shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's within your control. Here's a quote to remember. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Number 6, practice gratitude. When everything seems to be going wrong, gratitude might feel like the last thing on your mind. But this is when it's most powerful. Take a moment to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be as simple as having a roof over your head, the support of a friend, or even the fact that you're alive and breathing. Research shows that practicing gratitude rewires your brain to focus on the positive. It doesn't erase the challenges, but it reminds you that even on the darkest days, there's light. Number 5, seek support and perspective. When you're stuck in the middle of a bad day, it's easy to feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But here's the truth. You don't have to face it alone. Reach out to someone you trust, a friend, family member, or mentor. Share what you're going through and let them offer their perspective. Sometimes, just hearing someone say, "I've been there too," can be incredibly comforting. It reminds you that bad days are universal and temporary. Number 4, focus on what you can control. Obsessing over things that you are unable to alter is one of the most significant traps that can ruin a lousy day. The weather, an unpleasant comment, or a mistake you committed could be the cause of the problem. Instead of fixating on things that are beyond your control, redirect your attention to things that are within your control. For instance, you are unable to reverse the dispute that you had this morning. Nevertheless, you are able to apologize and compensate for your actions. Even though you can't change the fact that it's raining, you can make the most of the time you spend inside by engaging in constructive activities. It is liberating to make this transformation in mentality. You are reminded that even if you are unable to control everything, you always have the ability to choose how you will react to situations. Number 3, reignite your motivation. Bad days often drain your energy and motivation. To counter this, reconnect with your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? What's the bigger purpose behind your actions? For example, if you're frustrated with a difficult project at work, remind yourself of the impact your efforts will have. Or if you're struggling to stick to a fitness routine, visualize the healthier, stronger version of yourself you're working toward. Another great way to reignite motivation is to seek inspiration. Watch a motivational video, read a powerful quote, or listen to a podcast that resonates with you. Number 2, prioritize your physical well-being. It's hard to feel good mentally when your body is struggling. That's why taking care of your physical health is essential on a bad day. Start with hydration. Drink a glass of water. It's a simple act that can instantly refresh you. Next, focus on nourishing food. Avoid junk food that will make you feel worse and opt for something wholesome and energizing. And don't forget movement. A 10-minute walk, a quick yoga session, or even dancing to your favorite song can release endorphins and improve your mood. Finally, make rest a priority. If your day has been especially draining, give yourself permission to unwind and recharge. Number 1, end the day with intention. It is not necessary for the day to end on a sour note, regardless of how frustrating the day has been. Give yourself some time to think about things before you go to bed. What went right today, even if it was something quite minor? Ask yourself, what am I able to take away from the difficulties I overcome? Make a note of one concrete step that you will perform the following day to improve the situation. With this straightforward exercise, you will be able to change your emphasis from what went wrong to what you can do better. It is important to keep in mind that your reaction to difficult days is what defines you. Bad days are unavoidable, but they last only for a short period of time. You have the ability to turn even the most challenging situations into stepping stones on the path to success if you have the correct mindset and the right tools. The next time you find yourself stuck in a bad day, remember these 10 strategies. Use them to take control, rise stronger, and prove to yourself that you're capable of overcoming anything. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with someone who might need it, and don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing strategies. Let me know in the comments. How do you turn a bad day around? Let's inspire each other to rise stronger no matter what comes our way. See you in the next video.